We're in Midtown Toronto. The homeowners are a family of 4 with teen daughters, and they really wanted to have a space that would suit their needs and be wonderful to live in as well as entertain. The existing house really had beautiful proportions to begin with. Really tall ceilings, generous width. It's not really a typical Toronto house. So we really wanted to showcase and to maximize the proportions and the shapes that were here already. They like to cook and entertain and have people to gather around. So the idea was really to have the kitchen as being the heart of the household. They wanted to somehow have the new space reflect them, but also fit comfortably into the existing period house. For instance, on the white oak floors, we chose to use a chevron pattern to be able to speak of another era and to help bridge the gap between the period house and the modern use of it. I would say that the modern elements would be through the flow and the sort of articulation of the space. We were able to put in many different zones. So the fridge is behind panels with a wall oven. There is a sort of slip through between the dining room and the kitchen, which houses the pantry area, and then used a modern furniture device as a divider that you could flow around. We've got a butler's pantry that also has a display area and lots of drawers to show. The big island that everybody can gather around that looks onto the cooking area, and there's a little bit of a seating space near the backyard that has a desk and some library shelving. I remember thinking right away when I saw the existing house that the backyard was kind of a cool little green nook. One of the key things was to bring the natural light into the kitchen. So we did that by providing some bifold doors, which sort of look like terrace doors that might open outward, but actually this whole thing opens up like a curtain. Another thing that was consciously thought of throughout the process was to be a bit playful about using more materials together than normally, because I think the space could accept it. So having natural stone and white oak with leather and dark colors, I think was important to sort of make it a joyful, playful space. The 2 splurges in this project were the big stone backsplash, which is gorgeous, and the brass cover for the exhaust hood. And both of those things really help to add the depth of materiality to the space. Again, trying to be a bit playful and fun with the space, choosing some more graphic features. We've got some tile at the back of the house that meets the wood, and the tile is a hard surface to be the threshold between inside and outside. This project is also all about the details and the little pieces that we put in. One of the things that I really liked were the bocce plugs, but they are a nightmare for your fabricator and installer to put in. However, the bonus is that they look fantastic in the end. I think one of the most heartening things hearing the homeowners speak of that they really enjoy working and entertaining in the kitchen, and for a while, or maybe still, every time they'd come in, they sort of had a bit of awe and love when they came into the kitchen.